Hello everyone, my name is Kaseem. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're not new to the channel, welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to talk to you about I'm going to talk to you about options. And there are two sides of options. If you guys don't know, check out my channel. I've already did a lot of videos on how to operate the first side of options, which is just buying options. And now I'm going to create a series about selling options. And quite frankly, I prefer selling options at the moment just because it's relatively passive. If you have at least maybe $5,000 to $10,000, you can start generating at least 100 to $150 per week in options, just on the sell side. But there's a lot of things that comes into option trading. Basically, when you buy an options, you basically leveraging your money. When you buy option, you're leveraging your money. You're paying someone that is creating that contract. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to recommend everybody read this book. If you're interested in trading options and you want to generate some sort of side income, side hustle, I recommend you read this book. Do not get into anything that you don't understand. Okay, that's the single way to lose money in this world. Don't get into real estate if you don't understand real estate. Don't buy gold if you don't understand the gold market. Don't trade forex if you don't understand the forex market. Don't trade stocks. Don't trade options if you don't understand it. Anything you do in this world, it has to start with understanding. It's very important to understand whatever it is that you are getting into. So I recommend this book. I bought it on Amazon. If I'm gonna go, I don't have an affiliate link for Amazon yet. I probably should make one. But if by the end of this video you do click on the link below and you see one, please use my link. So that is that. First thing that I want to start with here is I'm gonna show you right from my phone. I think it's easier from my phone because I always show from my computer. So the first thing I'm going to start with here is by showing you guys this Blink charging right here. So Blink charging is one of the companies that I own in my M1. I don't own a lot of it in my M1, but I like the company. They've been around for a long time, and I can afford trading options on Blink charging. Now, if I pop right here and go into option, I go into trades. I go into trades, go into options trading. And basically Robinhood will give you these options so you can select which dates you are willing to trade. Okay, so select the dates, it pops up, and then I want you to focus on these two sides first, the buy and sell side. Whenever you hear about day trading, you hear about people talking about, oh, I make a ton of money on day trading or whatnot. They are talking about buying options if they're in the option market. Anyways, if they're trading options, they're primarily talking about buying options. So basically, when you buy options, it gives you the rights but not the obligation. Options give you the rights but not the obligation to buy an underlying asset, to buy the stock. Okay, that's what basically an option is. When you do the buy side, the same thing too with the sell side. When you do sell, it gives you the right to buy the stock or the right to sell the stock for exchange of some money, collateral. So basically, what I do with this options trading is that I go in, I do the sell side. So to start an option trade, you have to go and sell. If you have the cash in your account, because if you want to do option trading, there's two strategies. Like I said, there's buy strategy right here, and then there's sell strategy right here. The buy strategy is basically you have to sit in front of your computer, watch the charts, use all the different indicators, which I've done so many videos on this channel. I'm going to link some of that right here for you to check out. I do have a playlist on how to set up your charts. If you're interested in day trading, this is where you want to be on the buy side. You want to be on the buy side. So if you're interested in day trading, I have a playlist that you can go check out. All right. So that's what you would do. Let's say if you see a stock going up, you say, you know what, I believe it's gonna go higher. Then you go in and buy calls, and you put how much you want to buy, review, then you swipe up and you buy. But I don't have money for that right now. Then you swipe up and you buy. So the other side that is also very important is the sell side, right? So the sell side is what I'm doing at the moment, and is relatively passive. It takes me like, 15 to 20 minutes per week for me to jump into a contract or sell out of a contract. And then, you just randomly watch it all throughout the week to make sure your contract is still in play. So the first thing that I would say with this is to open an when you're on the sell side of options. So the first thing I'm going to start with is when you are on the sell side of options, the first thing that you need to do in order for you to open the option trade is to go to sell puts. Because when you sell puts, what you're basically saying is that I'm willing to buy the stock at this price, but while I wait, you're gonna pay me what they call a premium. And a premium is just what you get paid for waiting to buy the stock. Warren Buffett did this strategy over and over in his life, and that's one of the ways that I actually learned about this strategy as well. So what you're doing right here is, if you look at blink charting right here, I currently have a position where I got assigned the shares at 44.50, which is right at the bottom here, which is this one, 44.50. And what I did, what I'm going to turn around and do is that I'm going to sell it, because I currently have the shares. If you look at blink charting here, I currently got assigned 200 shares. Market value is 8,900, and it currently hasn't made any gains. If I scroll down and we look at history here, as you guys can see, okay, this is a better example for me to show you this. So last week I did an option trade last week, which is January 11th, and it was for blink charging to 4650 call. So I did a 4650 call. So what that mean was this trade right here, this 4650 trade, 4650, this first one, what that mean is I'm willing to sell my stock at $46.50. And while I wait for that to happen, because I do this every Monday, while I wait for that to happen, I got paid $318, right? And on January 15th, which is this next one right on top here, January 15th, I had to sell the stock. I had to sell it because the stock price was above the 46.50. Okay, because that's what happens when you're on the sell side of options. Okay, so last week it was $318 in investment income. This is just investment income. Okay, investment income is investments. So if you look at the dates, keep a close eye on the dates. You have January 11th. That's when I entered the trade, because when you enter the trade, you get paid right away. And then the next trade that happened was January 15th, and that basically I had to sell the shares, so that shares got assigned. And then the following Monday, which is January 19th, I did the same thing, but this one I got it at a lower price. So I got it at 44.50. So basically what I did here, remember, if you look at this was a put. Okay, the first one on January 11 was a call. So calls, you have to own the shares, and puts, you have to be willing to put the money up for you to buy the shares. Okay, that's how that is, and that's how it works. So for January 17th, basically I went back in and said, okay, I'm willing to buy the shares. I'm willing to buy blink shares at 44.50, and I want 200 of it. So it got the contract got filled. I got paid investment income at $316, as you guys see right here, $316, and it was a total of two contracts, $316, and that got filled on January 19th, 2020. Okay, and it was a dollar. It was a dollar 58, $1.58 per contract. So that's what equals to $316. So on Friday, this is so funny, right? On Friday, which was January 22nd, that got assigned. So the contract got assigned, and I had to buy the stock. I had to buy the stock on Friday, basically after hours. I had to buy the stock for $44.50, the same price that the contract was for. And the funny part of this is on Friday, the stock actually closed just on my strike price. Actually, I think 5 cents below the strike price, which you can see right here. The current stock price for Blink charging is for $44.50. Okay, so that is the trade. That's the trade for the past 2 weeks on this. And basically what I'll keep doing is keep rolling it. So this is what you call the real strategy. Okay, you basically put up your money and say, hey, I'm willing to buy the stock at a certain price, and if the price get there, you buy the stock. If the price does not get there, you get your money back, because you need to put up a collateral whenever you're on the sell side of option. You need to put up a collateral, and two collaterals that usually you would need is either the cash. You need the cash in your account, or you need to own the stock already. So now if I look at Blink charging here, and then I go to position here, you guys can see I have 200 shares. And it's at an average price. It's at an average price of 40. It was at an average price of $44.50, and the market value is 8,900. So what this allows me to do is now I can go to trade here. I can go to trade, and I can go to trade options. Okay, and then I can go to January 29. Okay, and then I'll hit this side, which I will hit the sell side, not the buy side. I will hit the sell side first. Then I will go to, instead of puts, I'll go to calls, because calls meaning like you own the shares, you're willing to sell it. When you go sell calls, you're willing to sell your shares. That's what you're doing. And then I currently own the price at $48.50. So what I can do, this is future me, this is after the video, I actually purchased the stock for $44.50, $44.50, not $48.50. I can say, hey, look, I'm willing to sell it. I'm willing to sell my stock at 46, right? If I say I'm willing to sell my stock at 46, as you guys see here, I own 200 shares at the moment. So I'm saying I'm willing to sell it at 46. If I do that, I'll say, okay, I'm willing to sell 2 contracts. If you see right here, you go under minimum credit, you can see that this would be a $416 credit, cash money that will get paid in my account pretty much right away. I can take that money out, use it to do other things. But for me, this is investment income. This is an investment strategy where I'm trying to compound my money by doing the sell side of options, which is relatively safer than doing just naked calls and naked puts. So I'm working on both sides at the moment. So if I put this trade in, the minimum amount that I'm going to get paid right away will be $416. That cash will stay in my account. And basically what I'm saying right here, if we look down to other summary, it says you're agreeing to sell 200 shares of Blink charging at $46 per share on or before January 20 on or before January 29. If you guys remember, I currently own this stock at 44.50. I currently own it at 44.50. So if you guys see right here, average cost is 44.50. So if I say, okay, I'm willing to sell it at, if I say I'm willing to sell it at 46, first of all, I'll be making roughly about $1.50, plus I'm gonna get paid $416 to open this contract. Okay, so, and at the end of the day, the deal with the contract is, if by Friday the stock price goes above 400 and it goes above $46, then they're gonna sell my 200 shares. They're gonna sell it and give me back the cash, and the cash that they're gonna give me would be $46 per share. So I hope you understand this real strategy. This is just a brief overview of the real strategy. I'm gonna be doing more and more videos on this topic, what to watch out for and stuff like that. So if you like what I do here, consider subscribing to the channel. So I hope you get what I'm doing here. This is the real strategy, and the real strategy is a relatively passive way to make money in the stock market for your investment portfolio. Can you imagine if you're able to make $500 a week off of $8,000 to $10,000 investment? If you compound that as $2,000 a month, that is great amount of money for the year. Also, you need to remember that this is taxable money. This is money that you have to pay tax on, so it's not tax free. But you know, it's great for your investment portfolio. So stay tuned. I'm going to be doing a lot more videos on this real strategy. This real strategy is actually relatively good for me. It works for me because from dealing with creating content for YouTube, working, editing videos, coming up with ideas for videos, finding time to read and study on my crafts, trying to own this craft. It's a lot of stuff to do. So I hope you subscribe to the channel. You help support my channel by subscribing. Help support my channel by using the links down below. If you want to join M1, if you want to join Robinhood, links will be down below. Thank you very much for watching the video. Until next time.